politics, hood politics, hood politics, hood politics.
What you want to know, man? You know what I'm saying? It's two of us here. You need two different perspectives. This nigga got a girlfriend. I never had one, so our perspectives are going to be.
How do you never have a girlfriend?
How long have you had a girlfriend, Britt?
2 years.
Okay. How is this your first serious relationship as an adult? We ain't talking about puppy love, like real love.
Nah, this ain't my first relationship as an adult. I had a couple before that, but it was never as serious as it is now.
So do you think that she's the one?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Just her demeanor, the way she handled business, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't all like with the beauty thing, like, yeah, of course a nigga want a girl that look good and all that shit like that, but if her head ain't right, he ain't gonna wife her.
Her head is in. I'm sorry.
Not that head.
No,
well, I mean, that head.
Literally, figuratively speaking.
Hey, that head for me to come on, fellatio,
So
Friday.
what do you think it is about you that? Do you think that she thinks you're the one? Like, how? I'm not. Do y'all live together? Are y'all?
I ain't no think. I think I know.
You know she thinks you're the one.
Yeah, I think I'm the one for anyone though.
What makes you? What makes you think you are?
Light-skinned nigga 17.
Yeah.
What makes you think you're the one for anyone?
Being honest.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. What makes you think you're the one for anyone?
I mean, for one,
What do you
Like-
have to offer?
anything and everything. Reason why I say that, grew up in the hood. I graduated, got a degree, and got a corporate job, and I'm a real nigga. So at the end of the day, you can't lose with that.
Okay, so at our age, Lorenzo, why do you think you've never been in a relationship?
Well, I've had I've just had my certain spurts in life to where up until after 25 there was no time for a relationship. Now, prior to that, I mean, I was chasing girls, college, high school, you know, the football, the athlete, the fraternity shit. Like when you're in that mindset, you just want to chase pussy. That's the thing. That's what attracts us as men. After a certain age, then you start thinking with your other head. Since then, I've yet to find a woman that can really satisfy the needs from my other head, you know, my primary brain. So at this point in time, now I'm 28, damn near 30, never had a girlfriend. I mean, there's other components to that, you know, as far as what women expect, you know, to pursue them, to date them, just to even get their attention. Some of those things I'm not willing to do, you know, so it's a bunch of different factors.
So do you think it's because of you've never been in a relationship? Because you're not willing to bend who you are in any way? Or are you willing to bend who you are in any way?
I'm willing to bend depending on the caliber of woman I meet. If she's worth it, then I'll alter myself somewhat in certain areas. But if she's not worth it, then what's the point of changing?
It ain't just one thing, it's like a combination of things though, really, man.
Yeah, that's subjective to the individual. You want certain traits and qualities, you know. I want to be able to bond with you like you my friend. I want to be able to fuck you like you my whore. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to be able to love you and know that you got my back. And then there's other different dynamics, you know, as far as you being nurturing, you know, whether I can see you being the mother of my child. You know, just when I think of you, you know, do I get a different sensation, or do I view you as, you know, just one of these hoes out in the street? So it's subjective to the individual, but you do need to have certain qualities to achieve that.
But do you think because you've encountered many of women, correct?
I'm not
True.
gonna say that.
True or false?
I've had a few. I mean, you know,
A few, 50?
I ain't no ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? So.
But do you think it has to be, in my mind, I'm thinking it has to be you, because you're the common denominator in all of these women that you've come across. So what is it? You're attracted to some ain't shit women because all they do is make your dick hard. If they have never gotten in your head, you know, where you even thought any of this about them. Like, it's something that's preventing you. Like, do you have this guard
Let me ask you this. As a woman, because I know I've had this. Have you had the moment where you be like, there's some things I should change about myself?
Absolutely.
Or there's some things that at this stage I should not be going through, I should not be doing.
So are you trying to ask me, do I think I should change who I am?
Have you had an aha moment where you think there's some things about yourself that you need to be like, you know what? That's some bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't really be acting like that.
I don't think there's. I mean, I'm human. I have my flaws. I don't think that there's anything that I need to change myself in pursuing to a woman overall. Individually, if I meet a woman, depending on what that issue is of hers, then I may tailor that.
So what about the issue of yours though?
Do I have any issues with myself?
Yeah.
I have personal issues with myself, but that's not pertaining to me dating though. My issues with myself is not going to affect how I feel about dating. You know, this is just other things that I need to self-improve, you know, as far as self-improvement that's not relevant to how I interact with women.
Now, would you think the issues that you have with yourself, that stem from like childhood, you growing up, from being a kid to a young man?
That's a good question. So, your childhood and the way you were raised, do you think that affects the man that you are today?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so what way were you raised that makes you not dateable and you dateable?
I'm dateable. Damn it. I'm sexy.
Okay, like,
motherfucker.
but that's not what women look at. Women, when women get grown,
I got you.
When women get grown, they really care less about the looks and more about the backbone as a man.
Is he intriguing? What is he teaching me?
You would think that.
Well, I mean, you would think though, like a lot of the guys that are in relationships or know how to handle women is because they was raised by a woman. You know what I mean? So when you're raised by a woman, it's a lot of things that you pick up from your mom early on to the point where it carries on with you, and it's like it's second nature. It's like chewing gum and walking at the same time.
So if you were raised solely by your mom, do you think that makes you a better man for a woman or a worse man for a woman?
Go back because it depends on what kind of mother you had.
I agree with that.
There we go. So it's not just the mother. It depends on the kind of mother you have, the other women that are in your family, and then the women that you meet when you get older.
That you've encountered from being a kid.
A lot of the things that I seen from my mother as a child, I seen from women when I got older. And I just like those things from both perspectives, as a child and as someone courting a woman, potentially.
Because your mother is the first, I didn't mean to cut you off, but your mother is the first woman that you know what I'm saying, that you come across, that you really get not attraction like in it. Exactly. You date women like your mother. So you saying if your mother was not the woman.
I'm not saying that.
Not saying that.
What I'm saying is my mother gave me game.
Right.
And then dealing with women who did a lot of those things that my mother did to me when I was a kid, I recognized it. So that was game. So even though my mother was a better mother, or I had a different perspective or whatever, I still would see things differently because of the women that I deal with today. It's not just my mother. My mother plays a part in that. I don't even knock her for that, because had she not been the person she is, then I wouldn't think the way that I do now. So I wouldn't be able to recognize the bullshit when I see it. I want a woman that can carry her own weight, but I may not demand that she carries all of that weight. Meaning that you have shit to bring to the table. You work, or you're educated, or you're a good mother. You have different tools and things that I can utilize. And I might not even require you to do that. Like, I might not need for you to bring every dynamic that you have to the table, but I know it's there. Most women, it's like, that's all, man.
No, you put the king.
I don't know. I'll lay it next.
No.
I don't know, bro. But there are certain things that you just have to have, as opposed to just sexual. A lot of women, all they bring is sex, titties, ass. That's cool. One time around, maybe the second. After that, that's not enough. Not for a man of substance. Not for a man that has struggled and strived for perfection. That's striving to improve himself every day. That's not pussy's not gonna get it done.
So what is gonna get it done?
Or wait, let's start here. You guys, now you're saying pussy and ass and titties ain't what's gonna get it done, but that's what y'all chase, and that's what y'all spend your life chasing.
No, that's what you spend early years chasing. That's what we know. That's what we see.
Okay.
We see attractive women. We see fat ass. I mean, we still see that now. But that's what's going to draw us in. That's the initial thing we see. After that, once you open your mouth, that's the other selling factor there.
Okay, so can you break down a man to me in different stages of his life? I want to hear about the teenage man. I want to hear about the young 20 man, and I want to hear about the men that you guys feel like you guys are turning into now that we're going into our 30s.
I'm gonna let you handle that one first, B.
What was the first one?
The first one is, and you guys can collaborate. I don't want to make it.
You said the teenage man.
The teenage man. What is he after?
Curiosity.
Yeah,
Trying to figure it all
man,
out.
he trying to chase the cat.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like.
Is that where you guys feel like you have the most sex?
No.
I
Hell
don't say
no.
the
Not in
most
high
sex
school.
because
No.
you're not even
Wicked.
that fortunate. Because one, you don't know how to get it, so how you can't get it if you don't know how to get it. You know what I mean? So it's
Touch.
so it's like you trying to find out what it's about.
So this is when you learn how to get it. This is the trial and error.
Yeah.
This is the introductory period. This is getting pussy 101. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like discovering what women will go for
it's
early.
it's trying to
even that,
it's
though.
discovering what it takes to be successful with dealing with women. You know, it's like when I was 6th, 7th grade, I would get chicks flowers.
We cannot talk about you. We're not gonna talk
Listen,
about you.
okay, but listen though. When I was in 6th, 7th grade, I would
Build
get
up.
chicks flowers. 8th, 9th, then I figured, you know, maybe it was the conversation. You know, maybe I could flirt. 9th, 10th, 11th, I realized you had to kind of mix in a bunch of charm and asshole. By the time I got to college, I won't say mastered it, but I was a novice at it.
So pause. So now we're a young adult. Don't go any further.
Right.
So what is young adult man doing?
Young adult, that's the age range of what, 21 to 24, 25?
Okay.
Now,
20 to 25.
now you've mastered it. You figured it out. It took you a few years, a few fuck ups. Now you have the recipe to get as much vagina as you want.
So it's still all about sex.
Right.
Nah, now I think it's in the process where it's like process of elimination.
No, what, at 20?
Between 20 and 25?
Listen, nigga, I wanted pussy at 20 to 25.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you fooling, bro.
By the time you're 25, you trying to figure out who can I actually date seriously, because niggas also have the time windows, like by the age of 30.
The process of elimination starts at 25 then. We're talking 20 to 25.
Okay, well,
let's say
Y'all
Alright,
took
well,
different
fucking,
ends,
but
too.
then now
You guys-
you keep it
this
around
was
quality
him
over
from
quantity.
20 to
This is
25.
and we're looking at someone
As you get closer
in
to
a
that age.
relationship in that
But
later
we're
young
talking
adult.
20 to 25
I
though.
just said, and you fucking it is what it is.
Okay, so can you take a relationship serious with anybody between 20 and 25?
I'm gonna say you can, but
At this age?
probably
We ain't
not.
made it to grown. We grown yet. We ain't made it to grown.
So we're still in 20.
We still at 20. Can you take a relationship serious as a man?
because I'm not serious.
You're not serious about life. You're not. So you still trying to figure out
I'm
what you're ready for.
I'm not serious about a relationship because now here I am 20 to 25 and I've mastered the art of how to get pussy. So I want to whatever. I want to implement that at every stage up until about 24.
So were you in relationships between 20 and 25 that you would consider serious? Because I believe that my serious relationships were between 20 and 25.
I was, man.
Did you cheat?
You took too long to answer that, nigga.
Why?
That's yes. God damn it.
Why?